Greetings and welcome to another Tomorrow's World webcast. My name is Wallace Smith. It's wonderful to have you here. And I have in my hands one of the recent Time magazine issues. Actually, this one in particular is the September 12th, September 16th. Is that right? Oh, September 19th. Clearly I need glasses. 2016 issue. The cover article is exciting, The Exercise Cure. Maybe I should read that one. But the article that really grabbed my attention was listed here at the bottom. It was The Man Who Gave Birth. A miracle. Apparently, there's been a miracle out there, and Time magazine has documented the entire thing. The man who gave birth. Well, that's amazing. And it's not true. It's not true. Reading the article, it was apparent from the beginning that it is not a man who has given birth. It is a woman, but a woman who is chemically trying to become a man. Let me actually just read the very introduction of the article. It was written by Miss Jessie Hempel, and she writes, these are her words, not mine, my brother Evan was born female. He came out as transgender 16 years ago, but never stopped wanting to have a baby. This spring, he gave birth to his first child. So that is how the magazine begins. It is not the case that a man has actually given birth. And I really need to say here at the very beginning as we talk about this, and I'm certainly not going to read all of the article. You really have the gist of it there. I am not trying to say that this woman who has given birth doesn't love her baby. I would be shocked if she didn't. I am sure that she does. I'm sure that she's delighted to have a child when perhaps she had wondered if maybe she ever would. I am not trying to say that she doesn't love that baby. I'm also not trying to say that she doesn't truly believe that she is a man. She might be incredibly convicted in her heart and mind that indeed she is a man. But at the same time, God calls on us to call what is. And when you read it, it's not the case that a man has given birth to a baby. The fact that Time magazine has worded it so indicates that it has given itself over to the self-deception our society is currently indulging in, and perhaps even more that Time magazine is trying to press that deception upon others. Where every boundary that we have that is natural and normal and right is just evaporating before our eyes. Essentially, the tale is that you have a woman who, a decade and a half or so ago, decided that she was a man inside, or was a man in her mind, whatever the case may be, and so began a process that medical technology makes available now to begin imitating the other sex. Began taking hormone shots and all of the rest. And sure enough, I'm not recommending you look at all the images in the magazine. Some of them are a bit difficult to look at. But, you know, her hair is short. She has a beard. She has hair on her body like a man normally would. And yet, without going into detail, it's very clear also that she is a woman. That she is a woman who is taking advantage of what society currently offers to live life as the other sex, as close to it as she can get. And she decided she wanted to have a baby, which is a very natural thing for a woman to want, And so the doctors, there's a discussion of the process. They backed her off. She backed off of her hormone shots, etc., to allow this to take place. And so you have this case where they're claiming a man has given birth when a man has not given birth. A woman has given birth. And what I'm reminded of, believe it or not, is Genesis chapter 1, and not perhaps the verses that people often think of in this case. We often think of the fact, and I often use the verse on this webcast, that God created us male and female, and He certainly did. But that's actually not what I'm thinking of right now. I'm thinking of Genesis chapter 1, at the foundation of the world around us, where God declares the difference between light and dark, day and night. And He sets a division between the land and the sea, and for that matter, before that, the waters below and then the waters above. If you take a look at Genesis chapter 1, what God is doing is taking a world in chaos and confusion, and He's adding order to it by creating clear boundaries. This is going to be light, this is going to be dark. This is day, This is night. This is the water in the oceans. This is the water in the sky. This is the land, and this is the sea. The very foundation of our world is based on clear boundaries. And when we begin altering boundaries as fundamental to reality as this, then we're really just altering the very foundation of our society. And such a society cannot long last because you can't truly alter those boundaries. All you can do is ignore them, but they do not go away because they represent reality. It's going to catch up with us. I guarantee you it's going to catch up with us. Thank you very much for watching. Please check out all we have available at tomorrowsworld.org.